Hashtag Thermaltake LCGS View i570-170 Gaming PC Review Script. Here's something that might surprise you. Most people building high-end gaming PCs end up spending an extra 2 to 3 weeks just figuring out which components play nice together. Component compatibility is actually one of the biggest headaches for PC gamers, which is why pre-built systems like this Thermaltake LCGS are gaining so much traction. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. So let me walk you through what makes this particular build worth considering if you're in the market for a serious gaming machine. The first thing that jumps out is the CPU situation. You're getting the Intel Core i9-14900KF, which is basically the workhorse chip designed for people who game hard and maybe stream or edit content on the side. This processor has ridiculous core count with the performance cores you need for gaming. Paired with the B760 chipset, you're looking at a system that actually has room to grow. You're not locked into the newest gen-only scenario. Now the GPU is where things get really interesting. The RTX 5070 sits in that sweet spot where you can push high settings at 1440p gaming without constantly wondering if you should upgrade. We're talking smooth frame rates in pretty much anything you throw at it. For someone who wants to play modern titles at decent settings without completely maxing out the budget, this card does the job really well. The cooling solution here is worth paying attention to. They've included a 240mm closed-loop liquid cooler, which means that CPU isn't going to thermal throttle even during extended gaming sessions. Liquid cooling keeps things quieter than traditional air cooling too, so you're not sitting there with a jet engine sound coming from your tower. Memory-wise, you've got 32 GB of DDR5 running at 6,000 metric tons per second with RGB lighting. That amount of RAM means you can game and have Discord, streaming software, or multiple browser tabs running without hiccups. The 1TB NVMe storage loads Windows 11 and your games incredibly fast. You'll actually notice the difference compared to older mechanical drives. The case design has a tempered glass side panel, so you can actually see your components. There's also the filtered ventilation system which helps keep dust out without restricting airflow. Wi-Fi is built in, so if you need wireless connectivity, you're covered out of the box. Let me be honest about what works and what doesn't. The biggest pro is that everything comes integrated and tested, so you don't have to worry about components not working together or spending hours troubleshooting. The second pro is the performance per dollar. You're getting legitimate gaming power without the premium you'd pay for some other pre-built brands. The liquid cooling just looks and performs better than basic air solutions. One con is that once you go beyond the basic updates, upgrades can get pricey because it's a proprietary system. Another con is that you lose that personal customization aspect that some enthusiasts really enjoy during the build process. If you're someone who wants a solid gaming PC ready to go out of the box without the headache of building it yourself, this Thermaltake system checks a lot of boxes. The link is right below in the description if you want to grab one. Let me know in the comments what you're currently gaming on.